Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. This is Kenny from Kirand. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you things you need to look out for when you are buying properties or you are investing in real estate. In my previous video, I discussed about how you can participate making money, in real estate or construction industry as it were. And in this video is just a continuation of that. So if you've not watched that, please kindly go back and then quickly check out on that video how to make millions in building construction industry. All right, so there's no doubt that location plays a significant role when it comes to buying of properties. In fact, most of those clients, they are more keen into knowing things about location, where the property is, because when you tell somebody you want to sell a property, the next thing is where is the location, and they begin to ask series of questions, and you won't blame them. You won't actually blame them. The point is this: a bad building in a good location will sell at higher price, yes, than a good building in a bad location. I take that again. A bad building in a good location will sell higher than a good building in a bad location. Let me just cite one example. Maybe for instance, now, no matter how beautiful, how luxury an apartment may be, and then somebody just calls your attention that, hey, I have luxury apartments in one of the troubled parts of this country, Nigeria, maybe Maiduguri, for instance, where the real activity of terrorists are taking place, you will not have interest. Obviously speaking, you would rather prefer, maybe a house that is not as well finished in places like Ikorodu in Lagos, or somewhere in just mainland in Lagos actually. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you those things that you just need to be on the watch out for if you want to make a good deal, either as an individual buying a property or an agent that wants to market properties, out there, and you want to catch the attention of your audience. So that's what we'll be doing in this video. All right, if you are watching me for the very first time and you've not subscribed to this YouTube channel, please look down to the screen below, and then you see the red button written subscribe. Just click it, and then at the end of this video, if you really like this content, try to give us some thumbs up and make comments, make recommendations, and ask questions. We will answer you. And honestly speaking, I'm doing this video because of a request from one of our subscribers, that we should do this actually. So now let's go straight to the point. Things that you need to watch out for in terms of location when you want to invest in real estate. Number one is proximity to shopping centers and entertainment hubs. Yes, everybody go out there to do shopping for basic needs that they really need at home, and this comes up more frequently. So it won't be really making sense if where the location of the property is to where people can shop to get things in their homes is a bit far away apart. It's not going to be interesting. So people are more likely to take apartments that is close to where they can shop for things. Then secondly, where there are entertainment hubs where they can just go relax, at weekends, during birthday celebrations, and then just catch fun and cruise around. So if you are going to be looking out for those properties that you want to invest in terms of investing in real estate, or you want to be an agent marketing any of these properties, these are things that you need to watch out for. Number one, like I said, is this proximity to shopping centers and then entertainment hubs. Number two is access to public transit. If you are going to sell a location to a client, or you are going to market a place to a client, one of those things that they watch out for in the real sense is the proximity to transit. I mean, how easy they can easily get public transport and then make their movement around So if you are selling a property that is a bit far from access to transit, transportation as it were, you will be at a lesser advantage than somebody that is having this advantage of proximity to transit. Okay, so let me give this for instance. If you go to an estate, those houses that are closer to the gates, they sell more faster, and in some cases they sell higher prices than those ones that are deep inside the estate. Everyone just wants that easy life. People want that easy life. So if you are going to be on the lookout for property to sell, you understand, I'm just using an estate as an example. You could have maybe an area, you understand, people don't really want those houses that are deep inside the street. So they want houses that are closer to this sells faster. Everybody just wants, once I get dressed in the morning and I'm going out for work, let me just quickly do things and then be on my way to work, and without finding it difficult. And again, let me give you one hint why people want those houses that are closer to the gate of an estate, or probably the ones that are not too deep in the streets. Over time, if the tar roads are getting bad, people that are closer to the gate, you agree with me, will make it faster exiting from the estate or from the street than if you are deep inside. You have to navigate all those potholes, and then this will cause a whole lot of delay in your movement. So proximity to transit is a very key point when you are considering your investments in a real estate, either as a buyer or as an agent that want to market a property. Proximity to schools and worship centers is another key point, and hospitals, or basic facilities actually. Proximity to that, people pay attention to it also if they are going to buy an apartment, and if you are going to market a property as well. This is also key. The location of my house should be close to where my children are schooling. It doesn't really make sense if I wake up in the morning and before I get to work, I have to drive children, a few kilometers to their schools first, and then I now get up, I'm going to my place of work. No, it doesn't really make sense. So people really want those those properties that are close to schools, and so that they can drop off their children. People really want properties that are close to church, mosques, worship centers, so that on Sundays they can have good distance between the home and then the church. They can easily dash in between church and home, between mosques and home. Of course, we know Muslims pray at intervals, so if you have your worship center close to you, it's easier for you to just dash into the mosque and then do your prayer. Christians during the week, a whole lot of reason why some people are not even involved in religious activities during the week is because of the distance of where they stay and then their worship center. So people look out for this, like, I want a property that is close to where I worship, where there's a worship center, mind you, and then schools. Then the last but not the least, where it is close to hospital services. If your apartment is closer to hospital services, it's making a whole lot of sense. Now, if you are selling me a properties, or you are marketing a properties that is not close to where I can get health services easily, maybe my wife is in labor and I need to rush her to the hospital, or in the middle of the night, some of these sicknesses just take ill all of a sudden in the middle of the night, and you need to really dash out to the hospital. All right, so if you are staying in an apartment that is now far off from all these health services centers, it becomes more difficult. So mind you, people that want to buy properties, they are on the high look for places that are close to hospitals and clinics. Actually, you may be thinking this is not important, but it is key. I bet you it is key. It is key. So please, these are another points that you need to note while you are trying to invest in real estate, or you are trying to market a property to sell as an agent. Okay, the next point is the most critical one, especially for those living in Nigeria, And if you have waited this long to the end of this video, this is very, very key, and I will be sharing this with you. But before we do that, please, if you are watching us for the first time and you've not subscribed at all, do well by clicking on the subscribe buttons and then share this video with your friends, because this is a channel that is going to bless many of us. Many are going to make millions from this channel, and many are going to be enlightened on this channel. All right, so another point for you to watch out for when you are going to invest in real estate, or you want to buy properties, or you want to market properties, and you want to be on top of your game, is the security issues. No doubt, especially in this country, Nigeria today, people are so much concerned with the issue of security. There are kidnapping everywhere, you know, there are issues of robbery, there are issues of you know, people burgling into your house while you're away from the home, you know. So people pay serious attention, no matter how low a property may be, no matter the location. One important thing that everybody watch out for is security. Now, if you are going to market or if you are going to invest in real estate, please watch out very well for the security of that place. Watch out very well. You need to pay serious attention to this. You know, you could ask in the neighborhood, you know, you could just drive in disguise at night to come around and see the behavior of the environment where you want to invest your money, or where you want to market to your clients to come and buy. You see, we are doing your video, you know, advertising the properties you want to sell. Like I said in the previous video, you know, you will do well by emphasizing on the fact that this property is in a secured location. If the location is not secure, nobody will buy. Nobody wants to pay money to come and die in a location. You know, I've seen people that have to relocate from a whole state because of security issues. I've seen people that have to resign from their places of work because of security issues, you know. So if people can take that bold step, so now I'm going to buy a property from you, or you are marketing a property to me, and the security of that environment is not guaranteed, there's no way I'm going to invest. So please guys, if you are going to invest in a property in real estate, you know, or you are going to market a property in real estate, it is key that you pay serious attention to the issue of security, because with time, houses or properties that are located where there are security challenges drops in value over time. In fact, the graph is just too sudden. If you think I'm kidding, ask people that are staying in areas that are challenged. You know, you will see empty houses, beautiful houses, but nobody's buying them. So don't invest your money where the security is not guaranteed. Please, if you are going to invest in building and properties, landed properties and all that, real estate generally, you know, please pay serious attention to the issue of security. Right, the last but not the least, I'm going to be sharing with you another vital point that we don't pay attention to. But I tell you, those people that want to buy properties from you, or those people you are going to market your properties to, are so much, you know, concerned about it. Forget about the beauty, the architecture of the house. You understand? This point I'm sharing on this channel are key. And when some of these people walk up to the apartment you want to sell to them, or if you are going to buy an apartment and you are ignorant of this as well, they take observant of all these points I'm giving and they quietly walk away, sincerely speaking, because irrespective of how luxury a place is, but in terms of location, is scoring a F, you know, it's a 0. Nobody's going to do an investment in a place that won't yield return. All right, so this last point is key, and it is the network of that area, service provider of that area. You know, in Nigeria today, we all give serious attention to calls. In fact, all over the world, you know, everywhere is just becoming a global village. So one of those things that people can't do without is browsing and call making. So guys, if you visit a place where you are going to market a property, ensure that you are ascertain about the fact that the network of that area is strong. I have been involved in a properties deal, you know, and the client moved in. After a few days, she started calling, and then she was complaining bitterly about the fact that she couldn't make calls in her house. Honestly speaking, this is bad. It's frustrating. Sincerely speaking, it is frustrating. So if you are ignorant of this, if you want to buy a properties now, you should pay serious attention to this. Ensure that you confirm that the network of that area is good. It's not really making sense when you buy houses or you buy apartments in Abuja, for instance, where things are very expensive. You pay like 250 million only for you to move into the house, and then you discover there are network challenges. So please be on the watch out for seeing to hit that, you know, there is a serious strong network in that environment. If you pay a visit, make a phone calls, and what have you, you could browse, stream this channel, and then watch some of our videos that we've uploaded, you know, and just to confirm that the network of that environment is on top of its game. Thank you very much for watching.